Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to News Matt in the building. What's good, y'all? Hope you're having a blessed day. We got probably one of the most interesting topics and situations that's currently going on in the basketball sort of community. We're going to get on to it. So if you love news and content or basketball stuff or anything like this in general, what are you doing? Join the family. Hit that subscribe button and leave a like for more. And now without further ado, let's get into the video. I don't bore you guys and put up BS sponsorships on my channel because I don't want to do that and you don't want to see it. But the only thing I'm going to ask is if you will follow my Instagram, I would really appreciate it because it's a way you guys can tag me and stuff. It'll mean a lot. Go do that. I'll throw it up on the screen. It's Matt Be Great YT and it'll also be down below. And if you don't want to follow it and you're only here for the YouTube content, that's fine. But I'm going to try to post up and coming one-on-ones and big time in real life videos I got going on over there. The reason most of these news videos are even possible is people send me the information through my DMs. Mr. Nick Briz has yet again found his way into another video and it's not going to be for a good thing. I'll leave it at that. He is a extremely odd character and he plays a weird persona on YouTube. Originally, I thought it was only a persona and he only acts this way on YouTube. However, I got a strange feeling he may act this way in real life too. As a content creator, I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do to get the bag. So if you have to portray a villain role like Nick does, I get it, it's okay. That's his act he likes to put on for YouTube and he's entertaining and he puts on a show. I'll give him credit. I firmly believe this. Whatever content you post on YouTube, it doesn't define who you are as a person most of the time. With Nick though, it is exceptionally odd. He acts like a tough guy and an a-hole in his videos. In real life, I don't think he's that tough. In a video we made only a couple of days ago, I said I don't think he's a-hole in real life either. However, the more stuff I see and the more videos that get leaked, I feel like he isn't a nice guy. My biggest problem and what I'm confused about is he claims he doesn't go looking for beef and it comes to him, but you are what you attract. In every video clip I see, he's the one calling people out and calling them trash and talking bad about them. It's not even Nick talking trash. That was an understatement. He disrespects, and I mean blatantly disrespects people, and then those said people, they stick up for themselves, and he goes, oh man, they're coming to me first. I didn't even start it. Nick, you cannot be that stupid and delusional. You are the one that creates all this drama. He's tried beefing with recently Mikey Williams, who I've already told you how I feel about this. Mikey is 17 and Nick is something like 25. That is unacceptable. I believe, if I'm not wrong, he's also called out Flat Reacts, and we all know the infamous 2 hype thing. Let me ask you guys a question. Have you ever heard the phrase that clout is one heck of a drug? If you want to be a complete nerd and dweeb about it, no, clout is technically not a drug. It is insanely close though, and it's definitely worth the conversation. When you break it down, clout has the same effects that a drug has. The definition of a drug is something that you take that enhances your performance or it makes you feel better mentally. Taking it another step though, when you're talking about hardcore drugs, the more you take, the more and more you want. The body continues to need a higher dosage to feel that dopamine effect. With that being said, let's compare that to clout chasing and what Nick's doing. You got an up-and-coming YouTuber who is rising at an astronomical rate, pulling over 1 million views on every single video. I've seen a lot of people say he blew up off of cash reacting to his videos, so we'll start with that and say that's how he got some of his clout. He got a little clout from that, and then he really blew up, in my opinion, when he called out 2 hype, and now he has to up the scale to feel that quote-unquote dopamine effect. That dopamine effect for Nick isn't anything in his body, but it's YouTube views. The more views he gets, the better he feels about himself, and he continues to want more and more and more. There's one problem with this though. How do you get more and more? You have to do crazier and bolder stuff. Every video he puts out now has to be higher in a upper scale from the last one, and it's going to result in terrible things. What Nick is currently doing right now is actions like a drug abuser. He's not even thinking, he's just doing things. He's calling out every single person and everybody when they don't even want problems with him. It's not that Nick's this big and tough guy that people are scared of. I don't think anybody's scared of Nick. It's that they don't want to be associated with nonsense, and they could care less. You think all them 2Hype boys, they really, and I mean really, care about a little basketball game? Most of them are already millionaires. They could care less. Around a month ago, he called out Duke Dennis and AMP trying to start things. Nothing ever happened though. There's an entire 14 or 15 minute clip that I watch so you don't have to, and all it is Duke Dennis talking about how Nick called him out, and to make a long story short, he said that AMP, they don't hoop like that. Davis, Agent, and I think it's Kai and some other members, they're not really basketball players. In other terms, he was also saying there's no point for Nick's squad to even play AMP's squad. It wouldn't even be fair, and AMP don't hoop like that and they don't care about basketball. That's what Duke said on stream around 3 to 4 months ago. However, yesterday, it was brought back up because Nick has been running his mouth and calling out AMP and Duke once again. Unless this clip gets taken down, I should be able to find it and post it, so here we go.
I reacted to one video, bruh. I never watched one of his videos, bruh. Ever. Until the 2Hype played him. Because I went 2Hype, bruh. With Cash, LSK, you know what I'm saying? That's why I watched it, bruh. And ever since then, brother, will not get off my nuts, bruh. Like, the will not get off my nuts, bruh. So, I found out he was weird, bro. I see he weird as hell. And I just want to say this, bro.
Hold on, pause. That is what I'm talking about when I was calling him odd in the beginning of this video. I don't know how to describe him. He's weird. He's a weirdo. He is. And let me clarify this. There's nothing wrong with being weird. By me calling him weird, that's not a personal shot at his character. All I'm saying is I don't understand him. Like, my thing is, why are you calling out 2Hype and AMP and all these content creators? They're content creators. They're not hoopers. If you want to hoop and play basketball, go to the NBA.
I don't got it. All right, look. I don't got no. Okay, look, I say this right here. He not my friend. I'm not his friend. I'm not reacting to his videos. He don't react to mine. You know what I'm saying? We just don't know each other, bro. So just stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say nothing bad about, you know what I'm saying? All I'm gonna say is, me and him don't know each other. That's all I'm gonna say right there, all right? Me and him don't know each other. Alright, so it should be no reason why, like, we should be saying anything bad about each other type shit. We don't know each other, alright? That's what I'm talking about.
I do gotta say, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know who Duke is. I've never watched one of his streams or YouTube videos. I do know who he is though. And I'm gonna give him my props. He's going about this situation the way I would. He let it go. He said he doesn't know him, and Nick doesn't know him either. There's no reason to beef. He did that in a respectful and in a circumstance where he's removing himself from the drama. That's smart on his part because he doesn't need Nick. Nick needs him. There's a difference. For Nick though, here's the thing. He's going to run into somebody, whether this is in a basketball game or in real life, that's going to be about the action and they want all the drama. I've already heard he's had guns pulled out on him and all this stuff. I don't know if that's for content. You can't believe what you see on social media. I'm gonna leave it at that. Some of it is real. On the other hand, most of it's not. To elaborate a little more on the type of person and guy Nick is, he values a person's worth off of their YouTube views and how much money they make. Don't get me wrong, making a lot of money, it's cool. And having YouTube views, it's cool. but it doesn't mean anything at the end of the day. I assume he also approaches girls and talks about his YouTube channel and how famous he is. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Is that how that quote goes? It's something like that. Anyways, but Nick, nobody cares about how much money you make or how many views you pull. You should be doing YouTube because it's fun and you enjoy doing it, not for the numbers. To make things even worse, one clip that sticks out to me, and I'm not even gonna throw it up on the screen, it's not worth my time of going to find it, but when he was playing Too Hype, he called out Kenny Chow, I believe that's how you say his name, and all he was talking about to him during the basketball game was how he only pulls 25,000 views on a video. I know I gotta have some hoopers watching this video that are really good. And even casual hoopers, you can trash talk all you want, but the one thing you gotta do is keep it basketball related. The dude was bringing up YouTube views in a 5v5 game. Come on now. And Nick, if you want to talk about YouTube views, how come you didn't talk to Cash or Jezer about that? Little fishy if you ask me, but hold on, there's a little more today, ironically, as to when I'm speaking. Only 2 hours ago, he posted a picture of, I guess it's his old school, and he said probably had the worst GPA, but got the highest bank account. Sorry for the flex. I don't think some of you understand. You have to be a sad individual to post stuff like that. And he's got to be insecure. People that make money, they don't talk about making money. They do it. It's the broke people and the people wearing Louis Vuitton and designer that are sleeping on a mattress in the floor. When somebody's got to bring up YouTube views and they got to bring out how much money they make and they got to talk about how good they are at anything, that shows you signs of an insecure person. And like I said, I don't watch Too Hype or AMP at all. I've maybe seen 2 or 3 of their videos. I'm going to assume this though, and I'm going to go out on a limb here and say none of them talk about their bank account and none of them bring up YouTube views. I don't know if there's a set word to describe Nick's behavior. I do think a good one though is corny. The dude is a straight up cornball and he's going to meet the wrong person one day. I know some people in the comments are going to say that he needs to be humbled. I think that's an understatement. He needs something else to happen. He is obsessed with clout, he's obsessed with YouTube views, and he's obsessed with chasing after people. I got some bad news for my man. Them views you're pulling right now, they're not going to last, and I can promise you that. You may maintain those views for the next 1, 2, and possibly 3 years. It's not gonna last, my boy. I said this in a previous video talking about him, and I'm gonna say it again. People don't really mess with Nick, they mess with his content. There's a difference. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. But with all that being said, that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something if you're new to the channel. What are you doing? I'd appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, join the family, and leave a like for more. And as always, let's be great. I'm out, y'all. Peace.